Today, I want to talk to you about something that affects us all, toxic habits. Whether it's procrastination, smoking, overeating, we all have habits that hold us back and prevent us from reaching our full potential. But why are these habits so toxic? The answer's pretty simple. They control us rather than us controlling them. They limit our ability to succeed and live life to the fullest. We become a slave to the actions that we perform repeatedly. But don't worry, there's hope. You can break the chains and make a change in your life. And I'm going to show you how shortly. And it'll only be a very, very short video, this. But before I do, I want to share the 5 habits I believe that will hold you back the most. And they're probably not what you're thinking. First, procrastination. Not committing to doing something or not taking the necessary steps to do something. Probably due to fear of failure or because you're a perfectionist. Second is negative self-talk. We all view life through a biased lens based on what's happened to us previously. And we use phrases like I can't, I never, I don't deserve, a lot more than we think. Self-talk and negative self-talk is a dream killer. Thirdly, negative relationships. We've all hung around or been associated with people, even if it's just through work, who have just this continuous flow of negativity running through them. And that affects us. Fourth, and a big one for me, multitasking. Trying to get 17 things done at once doesn't help. And lastly, number 5, another big one for me, social media addiction. Spending too much time just doom scrolling through Instagram or through LinkedIn. All of these things can have a massive negative impact on your mental health and your productivity and your ability to achieve. And now we've identified them, I want to talk about 5 ways you can help overcome them. And even if you only alter just one of these habits over the next few days and really focus on it, this could have a profound effect on the way that you live your life. So the first thing that we want to do is identify the root cause. To overcome a toxic habit, we need to understand why it started in the first place. What was the trigger? What made us start to act this way? A lot of the time it can just be a behavior or a smokescreen that allows us to think it's serving a psychological or an emotional need. What I've found to help here is to write these things down. Okay, write down the bad habit and then write down what you think triggered it or continues to trigger it in your everyday life. Next, we want to set a goal around this habit, a clear goal. Knowing what you want to achieve or what you want to happen and why is a really, really crucial step in breaking a toxic habit. Set a SMART goal. Now, I recently gave up vaping after about 5 years, and I had to have a goal in place, and I did it on New Year. I quit on the 1st of January 2023, and I haven't looked back, but I knew I needed certain things. I had to put certain measures in place to overcome the vaping. Now, SMART goals work really well here. Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. Once you have these goals, step number 3 is to create a plan. Identify all the steps, the micro steps, the very, very small actions that you need to take in order to achieve the goal you've just set. And you need to be realistic here. If your goal is to exercise more, there's no point just saying you're going to run a marathon every single day. So start very, very small and make sure you can tick off these micro goals that ultimately stack up and get you closer to the main goal. Another good thing to do, number 4, is to find support. Breaking lifelong habits is not easy, even if they're not lifelong, even if you just had them for a couple of months. Breaking them is hard work. So find people who will support you. Reach out to friends, reach out to family. Maybe there's a community online. In some instances, it's even worth seeking professional help. But having that support network will really keep you accountable and will make sure that you stay on track whenever you feel like you might waver. And lastly, and this is a big one, number 5, something that people forget to do is reward yourself. You need to celebrate your progress. If you're not giving yourself a pat on the back every once in a while, you may start to feel like, what's the point? Why am I even bothering trying to break this habit? So you want to celebrate the small victories and reward yourself along the way. Breaking the habit ultimately is setting a new routine for yourself, and that could be 6 months away. And if you have no rewards and no celebrations in between now and then, you're probably going to struggle. So build in times and build in certain milestones when you're going to reward yourself. This will keep you motivated and this will keep you inspired to keep going. So there you have it, 5 toxic habits and how to break them. I hope this video was helpful, guys. I'll see you in the next one.